What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We are down here, girl. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend. Okay, you can see my eyes now. My eyes be open. Y'all think my eyes are? It's just the way that my eyes are. That's just how my eyes are. They just low. Chief Rocka, number one, Chief Rocka. No, so I got up this morning, did my little thing. I was out this weekend. We did a little thrifting. There was like a little thrift mart little thing down at the little convention center down there. And so my oldest and I, we went. He was looking for some shorts, some shorts that he was looking for. I guess some trend that's happening that he wants to participate in this trend. So he was looking for some shorts and some old vintage shirts and stuff. Oh my God. The other day they showed Bambi from Love and Hip Hop getting engaged. Remember that guy that she was acting like, okay, they went on a trip and he was acting super sexual or overtly sexual. And she was like, I don't like that guy. I don't like the way he's acting. And then they end up getting together and now she's engaged. And I put on Twitter, I put 7 months, and then I bookmarked it because we'll come back in 7 months and see about Bambi getting, and then she got engaged to this guy, right? And then this morning, right when I opened Instagram, it says Bambi's fiance has a whole family and was just using her for TV exposure.
Who are these niggas?
See, the pick-me's don't understand that they're the prize. Their brains are their brains are literally in their skull backwards because they think that the man is the prize. They don't know that they're the resource. The man is not the resource. You are the resource. You are the resource. You are from source. We are all from source, but you're the one that helps regenerate and does the reproduction of. So you're the source. And because we're in this upside down system, and like in Stranger Things, you believe with your backwards brain that they are the prize. They be using y'all. And I don't know how many times do we have to see women being used by a man and then for exposure. I was just listening to somebody talk about the Guabadias, honey. How many times are we going, how many examples do we have to see that the men are use the women for exposure? They use the women for clout and they call it a dating show. Let me get your desperate asses up here so that I can get more visibly with the perception that I'm willing to be in a committed relationship. That'll give a bunch of women the perception that that's what I want. And I just really need my little narcissistic ego to be fulfilled. So, and I know how when the girls see me on TV, they're going to think I got some money or something. So thank you, Luann, Ashley, Giselle, and Shannon for being desperate enough to give us more exposure to women. Thank you. That's all those shows do. Do you see that? The guy that Evelyn was with on the show The Queen's Court, you see he's engaged to be married? Right. What Evelyn did was what the women are doing on these shows, they're giving a stamp of approval on these men. So other women looking on, you actually give that man more visibility, that also giving him a wider reach of a pool of women that he has to choose from. That's all these dating shows do. That's all they do. And then because the girls, y'all be getting divorced, what's her name didn't even get married. He's already engaged to somebody else. Remember the Golds, what if that is their last name, Jennifer and Christian congratulated him on getting engaged. Yes, he got engaged. He became more visible to the world when he attached himself to Evelyn. And so another woman saw and was like, oh my God, He's actually willing to go on a television show to look for love. Wow. Oh, he didn't work out with Evelyn, but that still means that he actually wants that. So let me make myself available to this guy. That's all it does. That's all those dating shows do. And now these men attach themselves to these women and get more notoriety. Look at Offset. Nobody would fuck with Offset if he was not had not fucked with Cardi B. You know how many women want to fuck Cardi through Offset? And he's just laying back enjoying the fruits of the patriarchy. Like, girl, you want me just because I was with Cardi B. Because I know good and goddamn well. I have my hands like this because I'm imagining my his thing getting some sloppy toppy. So I'm leaned back like I'm Offset, thinking the only reason why you around here with your lips wrapped around my cock is because it was inside of Cardi B. Go ahead and suck my raw dick that was in Cardi B. We made 3 children together. Go ahead and suck it, girl. Keep sucking it. And that's all they really want. And he don't care. He's living off the fruits. He don't give a damn. Go ahead, keep sucking. I know the only reason why you sucking this thing is because it was inside of Cardi B. That's the only reason why you sucking this thing. Go ahead, girl. They use y'all, but y'all with your backwards brains, we have all been conditioned to believe that they are the prize, and they're not the prize. You're the prize. You've been the prize, and all the damn movies in conjunction with all the rom-coms. There's one movie every now and again that will remind you you were the prize. You're the prize. You the prize. It's around you. It's you. It's you. Sit to yourself. It's you. Every now and again, you'll get a movie. The Wizard of Oz is one of the first ones. Girl, it's you. It's not everybody else. It's not everybody else outside of you. It's you. It's always been you. You don't need anybody else to get you home. It's been you the whole time, bitch. Starting with that. That's one of my earliest. And even before that, I've had somebody telling me to thine own self be true every time. It's always going to be somebody reminding you in the midst of all the foolishness. It's going to be somebody reminding you. Yes, they'll be called jealous. What is it? Jealous, bitter, salty, all the things. They'll call you all the things and say that. But then one day they're going to be like, I remember that lady with the red glasses. She was saying something. I remember what she was saying. I couldn't quite remember what she was saying, but now that I'm presented with what she was talking about, I hear her, but I can't quite remember because I dismissed her because I was also told that the older ladies are bitter and jealous and salty. Bambi's fiance, Rayface, has a whole family and just wanted to use her for exposure. Oh, my Instacart is on the way. I had to order because I just told you that my son drank all my creamer mostly. He left a little for me for the next morning. Thanks, kid. But it wasn't enough to last me until today. So I had to go out and grab some coffee. But then on the way, I had Instacart so I can have it delivered to me, and so I can have and I got 2 this time because the kids are out. So he's going to have coffee. I told him he could only have 8 ounces of coffee. He's really like a little old man. He's always been like a little old man, like a little grouchy, greedy gremlin. Reality TV romance has taken yet another hit, and this time it's Bambi at the center of the drama. The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star's fiance, rapper Rayface, is being exposed for allegedly faking their relationship for clout and television time. Let me save this, honey, for the damn screen refresh. Over Father's Day weekend, Rayface posted a carousel of images celebrating the holiday, but fans quickly noticed something was off. Among the photos of his 2 children was a surprising addition, a woman who many believe to be the mother of his kids. The cozy nature of the family pic sparked immediate speculation about Rayface's true relationship status. Within hours, Rayface deleted the image of the woman from the post, but then the damage had already been done. The internet doesn't miss a beat, and neither did Bambi. Social media detectives noticed that Bambi unfollowed Rayface shortly after the post went up and wiped all evidence of their relationship from the profile. Bambi and Rayface just had an engagement party last week, but it looks like this love story is over before it even started. Word on the street is that Rayface has a show on Tubi with his family. And how did you not know that, Bambi? Like, that's what I'm trying to, that's what, see, this is what I'm saying. I tell y'all to read the Yelp reviews, but do you even go to Yelp at all to read them at all? You just go and walk in. You don't look at nothing. And Bambi, you're too old. And after being with Scrappy, you should know that a motherfucker will have a whole family and the whole thing still be intact over there. No matter how fucking broken it is, it's still able to, there's still some slats on the way, on the bridge, on the little broken bridge. There's still enough slats to get over there. So I don't know why there was no research done. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, literally, like, you guys have all the resources to get the veneers, to get the ass, the asses, the everything on the outside, but protecting yourself from getting involved with someone who has a whole family. If you can pay $5,000 for whatever kind of surgery, you can pay $100 for an extensive background check. I'm not sure why that is not happening, especially as public figures. Where did you come from? Who are you? Why are you trying to get in in with me? Like, should I make sure this thing is on? Let me make sure this thing is recording. Hold on. Okay, so it is recording. Bambi and Rayface just had an engagement party. They by judging by social media activity, the relationship is likely over. Damn, I gave it 7 months. That's actually disgusting. It is disgusting. I'm sorry. That is so crazy though. I literally just gave it 7 months. And how long ago was that? Crazy as hell. And you see, like, whatchamacallit, Twitter. I was on Twitter the other day, and that's crazy as hell. That was just on the 14th. That's insane. I literally just said 7 months, and I bookmarked it. And here I come the next day, 2 days later, and it's already over. I'm sorry, Bambi. Let me see what the comments say. Let's read what some of the comments say. God damn. I literally gave it 7 months. I said that. That's sad. It really is sad because she's, and the wild part about all of this is that she's gonna do it again. Let's read some of the comments. Well, y'all done made Scrappy's day. The Bam is a smart woman. She defeated the whole family in 2 side dishes. This is just a biscuit. She's victorious. As a woman, though, you okay with y'all man all in TV playing in your face. The sad part is his wife or girlfriend went along with the theatrics. May this type of supportive partner never find me in this or the next lifetime. See, she's what happens when you don't heal and focus on your kids. She moved on really fast, but you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Wow, this is why my trust issues are worse than Drake. I feel like Scrappy's new boo is doing the same thing. She's super cute and successful. WTF. She want a daddy daycare. We'll see how this plays out. Yeah, the lady that had a baby with Scrappy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. When I tell you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you got a baby from a nigga in a threesome. Let me tell you something. Any kind of activities like that that's happening, threesomes and stuff like that, girl, it's plan B's the next day. What is, I don't understand. That shit is crazy to me. You have an unprotected sex in a threesome and you kept the baby, or you had sex with him afterwards. When your friend went to the store, you continued to have sex with him, and then y'all had sex with no condom. You're nuts. Number one. Number two, to come on the show and act like I don't have no family and I don't do. Girl, shut up. You knew that when you was fucking him raw. Shut up. I don't even want to hear it. I said the girl's nuts. The girl on that show is nuts. The girl that just had a baby with Scrappy, NUTTTTSSSSSSS, nuts, girl. Certified local en la cabeza. She is. I don't care what y'all say. That lady is weird as hell. That whole theatrics of things that I saw her do on Love and Hip Hop. First of all, you had a baby. You had unprotected sex with young little Scrappy.
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
And then you act like y'all was together. Like, why was y'all holding hands walking down the street? Like, that's weird.
Who are these niggas?
Why was y'all holding hands? Y'all together? Girl, you're not together. No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. I can't get jiggy with that. But if it made his day, it made his day. That, yeah, I don't. That shit is crazy to me. Yeah, I got a picture of him and his boo thing. This is it. It's not necessarily you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It's the fact that y'all want to be housewives. That's the crazy part. Oh, he's here. Hold on. I wouldn't want to be. I mean, like, you want to be a hoe, but I wouldn't want to be a housewife. It's all labor, but at least you get paid for the labor with the hoe part. Unless you a stupid hoe, you a stupid hoe, you a stupid hoe. What's this Nicki Minaj song? You a stupid house. I see why people hate Mondays. What the hell? Reason why you shouldn't continue to be in public relationships. Keep him private next time, so he can cheat in private. If a man doesn't want to show his face on your, like, if your life is, like, you're a public figure or something like that, and he's not trying to, like, show his face or anything like that, um I don't know. I feel like in these days and age, I feel like before you call yourself becoming quote serious with someone, I really think that you should treat it as thorough as you are with booking a vacation, picking out a wig, picking out a nail color, plucking the wig, right? I feel like the effort that it takes to do those things should be the same amount of effort, if not 10 times more, than allowing these strangers into our lives. Right? You meet people. I don't even care if it's like a friendship, because people will try to form friendships with you and may not have the best intentions on why they're trying to get close to you. You just never know, but you have to, especially if you're going to call yourself legally tying yourself to someone. If I were to meet you in person and we hit it off and I was like, let's start a business together, and in 2 weeks I'm like, let's start a business together, you would be like, in 2 weeks? Like, do you really know me enough to start a business with me? That's the same idea with telling somebody you want to marry them in 2 weeks. It's the same thing. 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 You want to create a legal binding document between us? I just met you 2 weeks ago. You already want to start a business with me? And then you take a proposal that you don't even read. You don't even that I just said it on Twitter when I was talking about Bambi. You don't even read the proposal from these men. You don't. I said it. I said it. I said it. And it's not that I'm predicting. I said, I think these women accept all marriage proposals. They don't even read the fine print. Men come with nothing to read when they propose to you. Why would you accept a marriage proposal from someone you wouldn't go into business with? And he comes to the table with nothing to read. They tell you, what do you bring to the table? They bring a marriage proposal but don't have any paperwork. You don't have his mental health report. You don't have his physical health report. You don't have his financial statements. You don't have his tax returns. You don't have his child support statements. You don't have divorce decrees to make sure the nigga is not still married to the motherfucker he's claiming he's got a divorce from. They don't come with nothing. They always ask y'all, what do y'all bring to the table? And y'all accepting marriage proposals. Nothing. You accept nothing. He has a proposal with nothing. There's nothing. What is the proposal? A ring, girl?
Who are these niggas?
No, 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 no. I think today, like, I remember being on Facebook and we're like, Erica, you shouldn't be talking about marriage like it's a business. Girl, that was like how many years ago? Yes, you should be talking about it like it's a business. Because if you and I met, you were like, oh, I like Erica. She's a vibe. Oh, I think she's great. And I'm like, okay, girl, let's go into business together. You would be like, girl, what? I don't know you like that. How come you would jump into it? You would jump into a marriage with a motherfucker after 2 weeks if he dicked you down right. Don't you like my vibe, girl? Girl, no proposal. What do you bring to the table? Nigga, I need to see a portfolio. I need to see what's going on with your health. I need to see when's the last time, girl, when was the last time you had your teeth cleaned? Y'all don't even know when the last time these niggas had their teeth cleaned and you be accepting marriage proposals. I bet you Bambi don't know the last time that man had his teeth cleaned. I bet she don't know nothing about that man. And what are you getting engaged to this man for? What did he bring to the table for you to accept a proposal of marriage? What did he bring to the table? Vibes, good vibes? No, girl. It's not vibes and love. I need to see a fucking Carfax. Yeah, yeah. I need the Carfax on you, my nigga. You can have the Carfax on me if that's what we really trying to do. Then let's get the Carfaxes out, and that's what we're gonna do before we move a step, girl. Before we even order a damn wedding planner. That's all y'all want to do. And that's why I just don't understand why y'all just don't give yourselves parties. You're not going to look crazy. There's so many people. Like I said, if I was a wedding planner, I would definitely be marketing towards the single, child-free celebration of I'm my independence. I'm completely untethered to anything. Ugh. Girl, have those parties, have those celebrations, girl. The women who are getting divorced and reclaiming their last names back, removing his last name and reclaiming those parties. Yes. Girl, if I was a party planner, if I was a wedding planner, I sure would be marketing to that. That's an untapped market. I want 35%. Y'all should better be doing that. Women reclaiming their names after divorce, like Melody did, that's like perfect. I was talking about Bambi. Nothing to read. Bookmarked 7 months. That's crazy. And I wake up this morning and here it is. That's crazy as hell. That is insane. I literally said it. 7 months. Poor Bambi. But she'll do it again. She will do it again. Again and again and again and again, honey. It's North's birthday. She's a Gemini like her daddy. No, I used to use North's face for all my little reactions because her face was just so, when she was a little baby, oh my gosh, she had the best little facial expressions. I used to always use her little face. Shout out to Northwest. Happy birthday, little girl. Justin Bieber reacts to people telling him to heal. Don't you think I could have fixed myself if I would have already. I mean, he has a point. People keep telling me to heal. Don't you think if I could have fixed myself, I would have already? I know I'm broken. I know I have anger issues. I tried to do the work my whole life to be the people who told me I needed to be fixed like them, and it just keeps making me more tired and more angry. I try the harder I try to grow, I the more focused on myself I am. Jesus is the only person who keeps wanting to make my life about others, because honestly I'm exhausted with. Y'all better leave Justin Bieber alone. I'm about to call him Justin Timberlake. Y'all need to leave Justin Bieber alone. Yes, he's sad. Like he said, I don't blame him. Like what he said is, don't you think if I could have fixed myself, I would have already? That's some real shit. And that's the thing. You think because they have money, people think the money, the access, and the resources are going to be able to fix the mental health issues that he has. And it doesn't. It doesn't. He's literally telling you, like, I'm one of the most famous kid singers coming growing up, and I still have these problems. But I was also, you have to consider the fact that, and I don't know why, like every time I think about Usher dropping him off, it just feels like, Usher, I don't know what you went through when you were around Puffy, but based on the way that everybody else has experienced him, I'm sure that you've had an experience with him that wasn't appropriate for your age, wasn't appropriate for the setting, wasn't appropriate. And for you to take Justin Bieber over there, I just,
Off with his head! Off with his head!
that's the one thing that I, every time I look at Usher smiling, and it just has the cutest face, his little smile, his little eyes, a little corner. But I think, like, you dropped Justin Bieber off at Puffy's house, and to know the kind of person that he is, based on all these testimonies, that you dropped that child off over there, and then now everybody is looking at him and his other victims as if they're supposed to be okay. These people have dealt with a lot. And in addition to Puffy, Justin Bieber had to deal with a lot of other women as well. You weird women out there adultifying him when he was a little boy, people in his face wanting to kiss him. Remember, I showed you that old clip from the 70s of that man. They had that talk show. I showed you the clip. They had the little game show with the kids, and the man was trying to kiss the kids and stuff like that. They was doing that to Justin Bieber. They was doing that to these child actors and these child stars. They were doing that to them. And then, like, they grow up and they're like mad and angry because, one, people didn't protect them. Their own motherfucking parents didn't protect them, and no other adults around them told the other adults, stop what you're doing to these children. And then when they become adults and are fucking pissed off, then you're like, well, why are you so fucking mad? Girl, ask these motherfuckers why they're mad, why they're sad, why they don't give a fuck about nobody. And all they wanted to do was sing and make music. Y'all gotta leave Justin Bieber and the likes. All the ones, like, you guys gotta leave them alone. Cause, like, you gotta realize, like, they are, and then, like, for him to say, like, Don't you think I have money? I have money to make my. I can. If you think it's that easy, I have the money to do it, and I'm still not there. I still can't do it, and I got the money to do it. He needs to deactivate his social media. I don't really see who he's hurting. He's being honest and drawing boundaries. Why do he got to heal and others don't? You have to be honest about your pain and trauma. Lying or denying what happened to you in Hollywood will not help you heal. You deny Diddy did anything, but now days later, we see you can't keep lying to yourself. Set the demons free. You were a child. No wonder he's feeling the way he is. The amount of people doing videos with this puffy stuff and bringing Justin into it, but then also like making jokes, like the jokes that are. I mean, I understand like a lighthearted, because in tragedy there's comedy. That's a part of the whole makeup of everything. Is there's tragedy and comedy, and it's just what it is. That's why comedians should not be censored in that way, because they are talking about the tragedies of the world and trying to make it something lighthearted, right? But that's another conversation. That at the end of the day, we try to make a lighthearted things about things that are happening, but the jokes, I like. The other day, 50 made a AI version of Family Matters, but it was all like related to Puffy, and it was really bad. And then they had, and like Justin was included in that, the J Lo. It was like all these, AI versions of all these people that have been negatively affected by this man, and like 50 making a joke about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's also, something is not right with him. There's something not right with him. And people, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know. Something's not right with him, because I feel like if you making a joke about that, and your son's mother was affected by this, like negatively affected, whether she is like the femme fatale, OF, whatever. I don't care what these people do. It's not right for them to be abused. Nobody signs up to be abused. Nobody. Will people endure abuse because of to maintain a certain lifestyle? People do it every single day. Do people endure abuse every day to maintain a certain lifestyle? Right. Yes, some people do. Yes, some people do. I feel like people need to leave these folks that they know that have been negatively affected by this man. I think people need to leave them alone. Quit asking me if I'm okay. Quit asking me how I'm doing. I don't do that to you, because I know how life is for all of us. It's hard. Let's encourage our people not to project our insecurities onto one another. Your concern doesn't come off as care, it's just oppressive weirdo. I will never suppress my emotions for someone. Conflict is a part of a relationship. If you don't like my anger, you don't like me. My anger is a response to, as long as your anger is not um, compromising my safety, be angry. I agree. Be angry, but if your anger becomes an issue with safety, then that's when I have the issue. Your of yourself and the people around you, then I have an issue. But if you are angry and you are righteously angry about something, I feel like, yes, express your anger. But I'll say it again, if it becomes a safety issue, then I have a problem with it. But be angry, be in all the range of emotions that you need to be in, but don't become unsafe to people around you and to yourself. We don't want you to be unsafe to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? My anger is a response to pain that I've been through. It's like literally, you could you can tell a black woman to be saying this. I will never suppress my emotions for someone. How many times do they tell you, "Oh, you're just angry"? No, sometimes I have a right to be angry. I have a right to be upset. I have a right to express myself in with this much passion or this much anger, whatever it is. People have they have some people are righteous in their anger. As long as you're not hurting anybody else or yourself, I my anger is a response to the pain I've been through. Asking a traumatized person not to be traumatized is simply mean. I'm not used to someone lashing out at me. It's not that I don't see or feel your anger. Ouch. The friendship is officially over. I will never accept a man calling my anger lashing out. I enjoyed our short lived relationship. I was kidding when I told you I didn't need you as a friend. I have good friends who will respect these boundaries. I thought you were a pussy, which is why I always kept my distance, but I was willing to give you a benefit of the doubt. This confirms you were a pussy. I always thought you were. Middle finger emoji. Please leave me alone now. And then the person says, I'm a pussy. And he says, blocking you now. And then he just has a picture of him shaking his face, shaking his head. Justin Bieber is tired of y'all. Leave him alone. I don't blame him. Sorry. I feel like that I feel like when people are angry, they have a right to be angry. If they have a right to be angry, but like just don't hurt anybody around you. All right. Let's see. All right. I think that's it. Oh my god. Okay, that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Yes, because the other video was a little bit long. So this is going to be like 40 something. All right. So take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the topics today. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. Take care of each other. Peace.